Hey guys, welcome in. We got another holster. This time it is this month's giveaway build for Mr. Rafael Garcia, our winner. It's for a Glock 19 with an olight baldr Pro R. We did the graphic infused holster for Mr. Garcia. You can see I've already got it all molded. We're gonna crack it out of here. We're gonna cut it, trim it, and see how we did. Let's go down on the bench. Let's get her out of there, and let's get cutting, huh? Shall we? You guys know the drill by now, I'm sure. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my gloves back on. This thing's still kind of warm. It just came out of the press. Let's see. Out of there. Whole bunch of stuff stuck on this one. Well, this one requires some custom because of the laser on the bottom of this thing right here. It required a little bit more work, a little bit of custom work to be done. These little guys, and a couple of them in there. Pretty much everything's stuck in here this time. It's all right. We'll get it out of there. It'll take a little extra doing. It's always nice when it just peels out. Everything comes right off with it. That's always the best. But no, not always. You guys have seen this happens, so no biggie. So it's good to have these little picks around. Little cheapy Harbor Freight picks. I think I got a set of 4 of them for like, I don't know, $5-6 or something. Oh, come on, get out of there, guy. Now, the little plate that I had to make is not wanting to come out. There it goes. For that side, let's get the other side. If I can get it open wide enough, I can get my... And from here on out, I will be wearing, man, guys, I can't tell you how many times I've cut mine. When you're doing these edges are sharp, man. They're not unfinished, they're rough. Man, I've got cuts all over my damn hands from doing exactly what I'm doing now. So I think from here on out, I'm just gonna, while I'm peeling stuff out of here, I'm gonna be wearing gloves. I'm tired of tearing up my hands, to be honest with you. Let's apply a little pressure out here. There it goes. Our clip blocking, and then one little piece of tape. All right, we're out of there. Okay. So Mr. Garcia is going to be getting a foamy right here, adjustable foamy for this guy here. That's what's going to go there. Let's get her marked out. Let me have a seat here. Let's sharpen up our fabric pencil. All right, so like I normally do, I mark out the back. Again, on a light bearing, you want the just over the bezel. You don't want this thing to bump out of retention, because most of your retention is going to come from that light, so we don't want it to. Well, and on these olights with these quick connects, that little latch right there, that's where a lot of the retention comes from as well. So that's what gives it a nice, like on these, you'll see when we're done, it'll be a nice little click. At least it should be. So let's mark this out around the light, just around the edge of the bezel, just over it. This one comes way past the muzzle. Let's mark this. Go ahead and mark the edge of the muzzle so I know where I'm going there. And then it's going to kind of come up and back this way. And you guys will see, probably hard to see in the video there, but that's all right. You'll see when I cut it out, and as usual, I'll come straight up, and then right at the edge there will come a little combat cut for the front sight. I'm gonna draw me a line straight down. We want So this is going to come our sweat guard, full sweat guard. Come down this way, follow that angle that the mold gives us. Straight down this way. Go ahead and just carry that all the way down. I'm gonna just make a nice straight cut, and then we'll do where our retention screws are gonna go. About that far down. Just come straight across there, like so. Nothing else special about this, no optic cut, no wing, no none of that. It's kind of a simple thing, other than the fact that we went the extra mile and put the graphics on her, which, man, they turned out really cool, huh? It's pretty neat. It's one of my favorite prints that I've done, that I've come up with, or have gone with. I didn't design it. Somebody else did, and I paid for it. All right, so then, oh yeah, we're gonna come across the top here. Top of our sweat guard. And just down the side here. Since it's not getting an optic cut, we can go just over the top of the slide there. But we'll cut that. That won't get cut just yet. Let's go over to the saw. Again, fun listening to the saw run, I know, sorry. Let's get this cut out. Again, giving ourselves room to finish. We're not cutting the line, we're cutting just on the outside of it. We got to sand and buff and all that stuff, so. Done with the saw. Let's come back over here. Scraps out of the way. We're gonna mark out our front. I'm gonna go ahead and holster the weapon. And we're gonna, okay, so yeah, we're good there. We're just past the trigger, we're right over the trigger guard like we should be. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't have it on all the way. Didn't have it in the little notch I told you guys about. Let me see something here. Okay. So, just around, like as usual, around the trigger guard, we're going to come up. We don't want to cover the safety. Well, it's safety on the side, but yeah, you know what I mean. Come up this way, just over the top of the template for the clip. Kind of following the same angle as the template there. Come up, we're going to come over the top. straight over, come around, and go around this side. Okay, let's get our cutoff wheel, get our Dremel, battery. Let's cut that out. Giving myself plenty of room here. Okay, now I didn't cut the line. I gave myself plenty of room to sand and polish and all, sand and buff and all that. As I've said before, you can take plenty away, but you can't add any back. So once it's gone, it's gone. As long as you've still got some material to work with, you're good. Let's sand this down. Coming along nice. Make sure you match it up on both sides. weapon in there and give it a check here real quick. Let's see where we're at. It's always good to check a couple times before you go too far. You can check and make sure, you know, you're too much, too little, all that stuff. Let's go. We can go a little more on this side. Turn it over to the other side. We can take that out. So this part, that guy right in there is good now. Let's make our cut here. Hold on. Okay. Send that guy down. Oh yeah. Let's see, how are we gonna do this at the bottom? We're not gonna just leave all that big old straight thing right there. So let's see, dust all over my hardware. My washers and my retention screws are gonna go like right here. I have 2 of them on there. So we can come not like that. Come straight back at an angle. Pop some of that material off. Doesn't have to be this big, huge corner. Slim it down a little bit. Let's cut that. Sand that guy down. Guys, let me hit the belt sander back here real quick. Hold on. Sometimes you do it on the belt sander, you got the big wide belt, you can just, it's easier to get your edges nice and straight and consistent, the same. So, and we got a mess up here. I'm dirty, everything's dirty. It's gonna be a really dirty job sometimes. Well, Raphael's gonna get Lone Star EDC first. I'm gonna show you guys here in a little bit if you were paying attention the other day. you might know what it is. Alright, let's get this side. Hold on just a second, guys. Didn't hit it enough earlier. Now we're good. I noticed some inconsistency there. Am I still good with my washers? What the hell? This dust built up over here. Yeah, we're still good. All right. Let's go to our 120 grit flapper wheel. Man, I'm extra filthy today. All right, let's get this buff down. All right, looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and put on our clamp. Drill the holes. I'm going to give it a bath, and then we'll start mounting hardware. Okay, let's drill those out. Clean those up here in just a sec. Okay, hang on just 2 seconds, guys. Let me go inside and get this thing a bath, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's get the clip mounted on there and get the foamy on there. Wipe some of this stuff down so our holster can stay clean-ish from here on out. We're done with the dirty part. Clean off our hardware. When you're making holsters, always take a little time to take a little extra time to clean up your stuff. You don't want it. I especially don't want a dirty holster showing up at your doorstep. I don't like that. Because this is such a dusty, dirty kind of job. I get Kydex dust and wood dust everywhere, so it's a constant battle. Be cool if I could hire a helper for the shop in here, for the garage, to clean up. That'd be great. All right, match those guys up. Mr. Garcia can set the cant however he wants. It will be canted a little bit, you'll see. The clip will be slightly angled. I'm going to let him decide which angle he would like to set it at. Goes in there nice and tight. Okay, got our clip on there. Now let's drill the holes for our retention screws. Let's wipe off our stuff here. Okay. I'm going to use my washers as a guide. Let's see. Where can we mount these guys at? Let's rip this a little bit. So one will go there for sure. Put a mark. Looks like right there. Actually, nice flat spot right there. Let's see something here. Just want to see. That might be different. I'll try something a little different here. Put them out here. Never tried them that way. Put them out on the edge like that. Looks like we would still get good. If we squeezed it down here, we would still get good. Sorry guys, I'm kind of experimenting with you here. Normally I'd do this off camera. Normally I would save the experimentations for off camera. Let's see here. We're gonna try one here. And we're gonna experiment. You guys get to experiment with me. And we're gonna see what we get. Most likely still put two, but I'm gonna put one in and we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what we get. Clean that up a tad. Clean up my retention hardware. Got a feeling it still needs to, but I want to see. I want to kind of see what we get here. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Got too long of a screw. Hold on, guys. Thought I had the right ones here. Hold on. I got the wrong screw. Hold on. Too long. There we go. Take that guy way down. Let's see what we get here. Huh. It's actually pretty good. We're gonna add another though, just because I feel better. I mean, it's got a nice little. It does have a nice click, and it is in there pretty good. Could tighten it down a little more. Let's see. Yeah, it's in there pretty good, but I prefer to. Let's see. There we go. What's up, guy? Okay, let's put it right there. It's a little different than normal.
I locked the door so set the alarm, but I undid it. Bye, Don. Have a good day.
You too, man. There we go. My son going to work. Going to make his way in the world. All right. Crud is out of there. Oh, we're gonna have to loosen that up. Can't fit nothing in there with it cranked down all the way. Shove our spacer in there without having to take it all apart. let's see. Let's get that on there. Tighten her down. Oops. Oh shoot, I get lined up. There we go. That should give us the retention that we want. Or that, I should say, Mr. Garcia wants. Yeah, that's even better. That's way better. Let's give it a little bit tighter, just for a little bit. Like I've told you guys, I set it to where I think it's pretty good. All right, so that is this month's giveaway for Mr. Garcia, a Glock 19 with a Baldr Pro, olight Baldr Pro light laser combination. That sweet, sweet click, man. All right, well, guys, thanks for watching. As usual, check out the website, LoneStarEDC.com. Check out the YouTube channel, all separate, Lone Star EDC. Tune in for, next month we'll do the same thing. We will do a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Please like, subscribe, and just man, keep hanging with me, guys. All right, next time.